Hey guys, somebody was recently asking me when is a good time to transplant Trachycarpus palm trees at our latitude. And this far north, we're at 48 degrees north latitude on the Gulf Islands off the southwest coast of Canada, British Columbia. And I always say the best time to transplant a Trachycarpus palm tree is spring or summer. And the reason why I say that, because if you transplant a palm tree now, which is we're into fall, this late in the season, we don't know if we're going to have a mild or cold winter. Sometimes the weatherman says we're going to have a mild winter, but you can't go on his, what he says. But you just have to take each day as it is and pray that it isn't a bad winter. So last year in December 2021, we had 1 week of very cold weather. So if you transplanted a palm tree, let's say now in October, and by transplanting it, digging a big one out of the ground, you're damaging a lot of the roots, you're stressing out the palm. So as it goes into that cold winter, it's going to be weakened, right? It doesn't have much time before that cold snap to recover. So if you plant it in the spring or summer, it does have time to generate more roots and properly get established before the following winter. So I have transplanted palms every single month of the year. Haven't had a problem, but you just don't want to take the chance, especially on a big one, because they're worth at least 100 to 150 a trunk foot this far north, and it would be a shame to see it get damaged or killed. And I'm not going to say it's going to get killed or on Salt Spring Island, but if it was a really bad winter, it might not do it any good, and it might weaken it even further if it's already stressed out from the transplant shock. So, second week of April through the summertime, to mid-August, that's a good time to even late August, that's a good time to transplant a palm tree in this climate. Keep them moist at all times through the transplanting season, and you shouldn't have a problem. Get a big root ball. A palm like this, I'd probably take off a lot of fronds if I was going to transplant it, just so it relieves the stress on the plant and more energy going into producing new roots. Use a transplanter liquid, put some good soil in the hole, and like I say, keep it watered well. That's the key. Never let it dry out after you transplant that palm, and it should do well. I've successfully transplanted dozens and dozens of big palms over the years and had a very low failure rate. You know what I mean? There's been a couple that were transplanted at the wrong time of the year, and they didn't do very well, and they weren't watered enough. So key is H2O, and they should do well for you. All right, so that's the scoop on windmill palm or Trachycarpus palm tree transplanting here on the Gulf Islands of Canada. Hope that helps you out. Thanks for watching, and good luck transplanting your palm trees. Cheers.